Welcome to the wilderness. Ever since I was a young man, I always wanted my own piece of property, and I finally made this dream come true with the support of my loving wife. We bought this little piece of property in northern Michigan. It's surrounded 100% by federal forest, so everything we do we have to bring in by hand. It's about a 200-yard drag. We're working with the federal government to get access, but that's a 6 months to a year process. I feel real fortunate to own this little piece of history. This family owned this property for over 145 years prior to selling it to me. The original title was signed by President Hayes in 1879. So it's a really great piece of historic property, and I feel real blessed to own it. I'm going to make little minor changes. We have a lot of dead trees here I want to clean up, but there's a lot of old trees on this property still that I'd love to keep and try to nurture along through their years. There's a lot of cleaning up to do. This is going to be a hunting property for the most part, and us to get away. So we're going to have a couple little cabins on the property. I'm going to start off by building a blind. That's going to be for our main hunting thing, but I'm going to make it enough so that we can start staying here overnight and use this as a place to hang out and to store our stuff. Right now I have a storage unit in town, and I'd like to not have to pay for that. It's a 200+ yard drag of stuff, so getting wood and lumber or anything into here is really a chore. It's going to be a fun and exciting project. I want to document this journey so that I can look at it in past and realize the work that I've done and put into it. I invite you to come along with my journey. Welcome to the wilderness. The first area I'm going to attack is this area here. This is going to be the area that's going to be set up for hunting, at least one station. This area here is going to get cleared out right now, and that's going to be my first project to clear that out, and that's going to be the first build site. This eventually will be a decent little food plot. If nothing else, we can at least put grass, and we can have a area to look out on as we stay at the little deer blind until the real cabin is built. There's a lot of nice tall maple trees around. They're relatively young, but they're crowded around by a bunch of these pine trees and little saplings, so I want to clear out that area as much as possible to give them the sunlight that they need to thrive and grow. Spent most of the morning clearing out this section here. Couldn't get my chainsaw started, so I had to go into town and get that going. So I've got about an hour left of work tonight, so I'm going to get my inner lumberjack out and cut down some of these trees here. So hang out with me and enjoy the lumberjack show, I guess. day one's progress. So over here there was a big log blocking the trail. Cleared out some of this area here. I got these trees down I'm going to deal with tomorrow. I still want to clear out this brush over here. Well, I think that's enough progress from one day. I'm going to call it there. It's probably about 5 o'clock now, 5:30. And by the time I pack everything up, haul everything out, and get to the campground, that'll be it. But this is my first beer on in the wilderness. So cheers to you, and cheers to the wilderness. Well, hello friends, day 2 of the property clearing. I think today we're going to concentrate on the area behind me here, try to clear it out. There's a lot of huge maple trees on this property, 32 inches around. I don't know how old that makes it, but they're old trees. So the goal is to try to clear as much out around them to get them to grow tall and large as well. So a lot of the smaller trees have to be cleared out along the way. So that's the goal for today. Clear out this area, and then we're going to build a little blind slash cabin slash storage unit so that I don't have to drag all the tools out every single time. The other thing is the mosquito repellent. I don't know how we get mosquitoes to read the labels on the side of it that they're not supposed to be around once you spray it. They seem to enjoy me just as much with the mosquito repellent on or with off. So we're going to have to work on that one, educating mosquitoes. So today's goal is to clean up the mess that I started from yesterday, get the burn barrel going, clear up some of these twigs and whatnot, and then clear up the mess behind me and start clearing the land for the future blind. Well, welcome to the first fire out here. Whoppa! Good morning, friends and family. Video camera stopped partway through yesterday as I was recording. Battery died. Rookie mistake. I'll get on that next trip. So as you can see behind me, I've got the land cleared out here for the building we're going to put there is called the blind. A temporary place for us to store all of our stuff and crash out here while we work on the rest of the property. Today's agenda is we've got these huge tall jack pines that are dying that have to come down. I've been dreading it just because of this, how tall they are, but it's going to be the work to do. And then over here I've got an area that I need to clear out to try to keep giving a maple tree and a birch tree the best chance of it growing. So a little bit of forestry work there. I'm hoping that today is the last day of playing lumberjack for this trip, and then tomorrow is Sunday, and I can have an exploration day and walk around, maybe do some blueberry picking. A lot of blueberries on this property, so that's the goal for today anyhow, is to get these jack pines down and clear out the area by the birch tree. Pretty close. Estimated at about 10 feet from the camera. Now to clean up. Nice thing about this being the second trip of the day is that my chair's sitting here waiting for me and I don't have to set anything up. I got a cooler full of water and I'm ready to just rehydrate after that walk, take a 10-minute break, and then get after it. I've been chipping away at this tree for about 4 hours, and without the burn barrel I feel pretty defeated. I'm just keep moving stuff over to the burn pile for later, and this is a complete disaster over here. So I think what I'm going to do is go against what I said earlier, and I'm just going to cut the trees down that I want to cut down, get the burn barrel going, and clear it, be able to clean as I go. I think that makes the most sense. I'll probably hate myself later for this decision, but that's what we're going to do. Well, that didn't go as planned. Got the bar stuck, so I'm going to have to go get a hammer and something to pound the wedges in, see if I can get it out. Always something. Change of plans here. Chainsaw is stuck in the tree. So when I got here, this tree was standing perfectly straight, so I notched it and I cut in with the chainsaw. Now it's leaning backwards, so it wants to go back. I'm going to try, see if I can get it to go. Going old school. Not exactly how I wanted it to go, but the tree's down and away from the camp. And I lost one blade in the process. Well, sports fans, yesterday didn't go the way I wanted it to. The bar got broke, the chain broke. I just was at a dead end. This place is a disaster. Today is Sunday, so everything in town is closed. You can't get a new bar, can't get new chains. So I'm gonna work on cleaning up the area, and then for the rest of the day I'm just going to enjoy the property, walk it, do some blueberry picking, and kind of take a chill day, I think. But you never know what I'm gonna get into. The one thing I do want to do is this area that I'm clearing out for the blind has a lot of stickers or branches sticking up out of the ground that I didn't get. So I'm going to hit it with the weed trimmer if I can get it started, and then spray it down with vinegar and water, kill out the vegetation so I can start building something, mostly to store stuff while I'm not here, but also to have a hunting blind to hunt from and crash out here in the interim. There's the tree that fell down yesterday and broke my chainsaw, so that's going to be a project for next time I come up. Got a respectable little wood pile going. Some of that's pine that's got to be figured out how to burn or get rid of. And then there's the junk pile, and then I've got all this debris from the one jack pine down. I still need to cut that jack pine down, so next trip that'll be on the agenda. And that jack pine there, and there's a couple dead trees in here and little ones that I want to get away from these birch trees. I want to give these birch trees a chance to grow and thin out away from this maple tree so it can grow as well. Well, that's a wrap for the first week out here at the wilderness. I think we got a lot accomplished. Never get done what you want to get done, but Can't foresee some of the tools breaking along the way. Next time up, we'll tackle the big tree there and try to get that one out of the forest. And but I do have the area somewhat cleaned up, so it isn't so terrible. There's a little bit of a brush pile over here that I have to deal with, but gotta have some work to do next time we come up, right? So that's it for the wilderness for this trip. I will chat at you at the next time we're up here. See ya.